10 things about Triple H's life outside of wrestling fans should know. 10. Dedicated father. Triple H has often been portrayed as a serious, aggressive person inside the ring, but when it comes to his real life he is a much softer individual. That can be seen by the fact that his focus is on being a father, with the game having 3 children with his wife Stephanie McMahon. He spends as much time with his daughters as possible when he's not on the road, which is a credit to how much family means to him. Triple H is surrounded by girls, but that is something he enjoys, and it brings out a much different side to him as a person. 9. Asking Undertaker for advice. Triple H was well aware of that situation, and because of that, he asked The Undertaker for advice about it at the time. It showcases how Triple H never wanted to upset the locker room, aiming to hear from the leader of the boys in the back first. 8. Lover of rock and roll. Triple H has had some of the greatest theme songs of all time throughout his career, and the majority of them have been very heavy in the rock genre, which is because that is what he likes. He is a big fan of bands like Motorhead and Metallica, and he even struck up a genuine friendship with Lemmy in his life. Triple H often chooses rock music to be part of the events he runs, which was clear throughout all the NXT TakeOver events over the years. 7. Friendship with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Another celebrity name that Triple H is close friends with is Arnold Schwarzenegger, with the two men having many shared interests. They often help promote each other, with many WWE events having taken place at the Arnold Classic event, while Schwarzenegger's movies have been promoted by the company as well. The two men have struck up a genuine friendship while working together, and the fact that they're happy to help each other out is something that has worked to their benefit over time. 6. Bodybuilding Book. One of the reasons he is great friends with Arnold Schwarzenegger is the fact that they both have a genuine love for health, fitness, and bodybuilding. It's a different style book from what other wrestlers have created, but it is down to the passion he has for that industry. 5. Acting career. Like many other wrestlers, Triple H was given plenty of opportunities to act throughout his career, not only with WWE Studios movies, but also in other projects such as Blade Trinity. He has featured in 8 different movies throughout his career, and that is something a lot of people aren't aware of. Because he ultimately decided to focus on wrestling rather than a career in Hollywood, Triple H hasn't been in the acting world for some time. However, he certainly made an impact during that period of his life, putting in some voice acting work as well for shows such as Robot Chicken. 4. Charity work. One of the biggest impacts he has had is when he and Stephanie McMahon pushed to create the Connor's Cure charity. This is something that is still ongoing to this day, and the game can always be found wearing his Connor's Cure bracelet when he is involved in any WWE appearance such as interviews. His work in this charity all takes place away from the ring, but that is something that he enjoys. 3. A West Ham United fan. Soccer is a sport that is growing massively in America, but it is the biggest in many areas of the world, particularly England. A lot of WWE superstars such as Sheamus and Finn Balor support teams from that area of the world, and Triple H is actually another who finds himself in that spot, as he supports West Ham United. Triple H has been a fan, often sending video messages of support to the Hammers, which is something that a lot of people will likely respect. 2. Designated driver. Instead, Triple H has spent his career being a designated driver for others, which is one of the reasons he first got to start hanging out with the likes of Scott Hall. It's a life choice several wrestlers have made over the years, but Triple H being in this category is often not talked about. 1. Almost dying. When NXT changed to NXT 2.0, there was a long period where Triple H wasn't around backstage, and a lot of people don't realize that is because he almost died. The game was gone from the business for a long time, which is because he suffered a serious heart issue with a blockage in one of his main arteries. It took several surgeries to fix, and he has since admitted he was close to the 1-yard line. This is the reason that he retired from the business, as he had to have a pacemaker set into his chest to potentially counteract anything that could happen in the future, with a lot of fans not being aware of how serious his issue was.